Welcome back. We are joined by a man who has brought e-bikes to Kamloops, electric bikes. Saeed is his name. He's been here for 3 years and works as a nurse actually at RIH, where he says people need to get healthier and this might be the way. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, tell me a little bit about these bikes. We have one here on set. Dan's going to get a close-up for us so we can check it out. I've seen a few of them around town, but I've never tried one.
So the bikes, actually, the electric bikes were around for quite a long time. To be precise, the first electric bike was patented in 1895. So since then, they evolved a lot. And in the last 5 to 10 years, it was a big improvement in battery performance,
yes,
as well as in motor and overall reliability.
Yes.
So they actually help a lot when you are going up the hill,
and
especially.
In Kamloops, you are going up the hill half the time.
Yes, it is true.
Yes. So how does it work? I mean, how long does the battery power work, and how do you kick in the electricity when you're ready to have a break, so to speak?
So when you switch on the motor, there's a little button on the handlebar. Mm-hmm. So the motor switches on, but it will kick in as soon as you start pedaling, because
okay,
it has a torque sensor.
Yes.
So as long as you're pedaling, the motor will help you. And the assistance level will depend on what you require.
Okay.
So if you don't need any assistance, you can put it to 0. And from 0 to 5, you will feel the motor push you like gently.
Okay.
But it's strong enough to give you like a little, very good throttle.
Okay.
And at the same time, if you don't want to pedal at all, there is an option when you can use a throttle. So you push the button of the throttle and it will just take you off.
What's the top speed we're talking about here?
So the top speed allowed in Canada is 32 kilometers an hour.
That's pretty fast.
It is pretty fast.
Yeah.
So unless you try to use it, you don't really realize how powerful these machines are.
Sure.
But when you try it, the first time, my clients, my customers try it, you will see the biggest smile on their faces ever, because it's surprisingly enjoyable.
Absolutely.
Experience.
Yes. Yeah. And it doesn't mean you still can't get a full workout, but if you've had enough and you're biking from, the North Shore and you don't feel like going up a hill, you've got the help.
Yeah, of course. This bike is quite heavy, and if you want to work out, you can switch off the motor, mm-hmm, and pedal as much as you want.
Mm-hmm. We have a video that is on your website. That website, of course, is kamloopsebikes.com. Tell me what the connection is with Surface 604. That's the Vancouver.
So these bikes are made by a company, a Vancouver-based company, Surface 604. The company was founded a few years ago, and from the scratch, basically. Now they're selling their bikes in the U.S., in BC. They have stores all around BC and on the west coast of the U.S. And Surface 604, the name comes from 604, which is a Vancouver
area code. Yeah.
Area code. And the bikes are made of very good, top quality parts. They're very well assembled. And the design was actually made in Vancouver by this company.
And so what is the cost? What are you talking about getting into one of these bikes?
So right now they're selling for $2,500 for cruisers. So there are 3 models. 2 of them cruisers, Colt and Rook, and the fat bike called Boar. Boar is more expensive, it's $3,200, and Colt and Rook, which are cruisers, are $2,500. Okay. At the moment, they have an offer for Canada Day celebrations, $250 off of each model.
Nice.
Yeah.
So a good time to get into one. Are these quite popular in Vancouver?
So they're quite popular in Vancouver, and they're quite popular in Kelowna as well. Uh-huh. Lots of people buying those bikes, not only for everyday traveling, but mostly for leisure travel.
Sure.
So let's say you have a plan for RV camping somewhere. You just put on all these bikes on your bike rack and go to the campsite. Yeah. Park your RV or your car, hop on the bike, and have a nice travel around the lakes or campsite or anywhere.
Nobody wants to work too hard on their vacation, Saeed.
No,
right?
you don't want to.
That's right.
You are there for, for relaxation.
Yeah. Tell me this, we only have about 30 seconds, but if somebody wants to come and try one out before making the purchase, because it's a bit of an investment before you put that money down, can they come and try one at your...
Well, absolutely. You can visit our website and there is details on how you can make it happen.
Fantastic. Saeed, what a pleasure to have you on today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm going to look for you on the roads on your e-bike now.
Thanks.
You're so welcome. The website is on the screen right now, kamloopsebikes.com. If you would like to check that out, you can see the various models that are offered. Saeed would love to take you for a test drive, so to speak. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.